Hey guys, Darab here bringing you Warcraft Wednesday once again. We are on Amazonia, playing for this morning. In the south we have Foggy playing as Night Elf, going for a Keeper first build. Let's go for some in the north, also playing as Night Elf we have Invain, also going for a Keeper build. Fortunately I couldn't get my overlay working today. The Observer overlay was just another patch just released today, so wasn't working correctly, which is unfortunate, but hopefully we'll get that going for the next one. And yeah, unfortunately no observer on this one either, so gonna have to see some rally points being set and reset. We'll soldier on. Both these players here making use of the lightning shield to speed up their creeping. Looks like maybe Foggy did his slightly more efficiently though. Ring of protection. Got claws over here. See some treants deployed. Both players clearing out these other creeps. These ones all had normal armor, so they're pretty quick to go down to the treants. And yeah, looks like Foggy ever so slightly faster. Better lightning shield usage. Now they're coming into the center. Finds the wisp, pops an entangle on it, detonates it, denies the experience. Looks like Foggy going on the offensive here, looking to harass. Nice dispel on those treants. Oh man, he kills them all. Very impressive play there from Foggy.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ooh, did lose some of his mana there, getting detonated. Invain chasing him down here. Only briefly, we've got 3 archers coming here. And 3 archers for Invain, so pretty much a mirror. Looks like there's going to be a bit of fighting over these kobolds though. It looks like that went to Invain, also picks up the item. And man, these kobolds going to town on Foggy's archers. He's got to get out of there. See, Invain now has enough mana for an entangle. This could be trouble. Might lose an archer here. Foggy looking like he's maybe going to try a surround, but Invain not too concerned and trying to complete this camp. Gets one more of the kobolds. Pretty much dead even on experience now. Invain having got a couple more creeps, but Foggy of course taking out quite a lot of those treants. Take a look at their tech. Oh, a slight edge to Invain. Slightly faster on the tech timing. Be interesting to see how these mirrors shape up. Used to see quite a lot of the glaive throwers previously, but now they've been changed, so be interesting to see where they go to nowadays in the mirror. Of course, Bear's got that very, very small buff as well.
Your building is
What do we got here? 6 archers for Foggy. Level 3. Invain is going on the offensive. Foggy here, perhaps looking for a surround note. Only has the level 1 entangle still. Coming in for the dispel. Didn't actually detonate any mana. Keeper's taking quite a lot of damage here. Once again, Foggy going for some hero focus, going for the block with the treant as well. Get some extra damage in. So 7 archers for Invain. And Foggy having lost 2 to the entangles. Down to only 4. Okay, oh, he's putting up an expansion over here. In fact, both players are, but Invain's is slightly ahead. So he's slightly faster on the tech, slightly faster on the expansion. Interesting.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Ready to brew.
Okay, Alchemist coming out now. And he gets Gloves of Haste. Both players still going for the Alchemist, despite the Alchemist nerfs. Look, okay, Ancient of Wonders. A little bit later than Foggy's. Go for some improved bows. Treant not on the move quite yet. Over to the expansion. Looks like he's going to try solo creep up the Alchemist for a bit. Meanwhile, Invain bringing his Keeper over to do some harass. Foggy using all of his moon juice there. And then also popping a Clarity when he already had full mana. Okay, he's making use of the Treants straight away. And this Keeper might go down here. Didn't bring his Treants over. But still quite out of position. No staff to TP out of here either. And he knows he has to use the town portal. It's an entangle. Probably going to kill this archer. Nope, dispels to save it. Nicely done by Foggy. Expansion is crept. Goldmine being entangled. Building another Ancient of War there. Help defend, maybe boost his production as well. While Foggy's is walking over there, looking to do some damage in the meantime. Whilst the opposing Keeper is out of commission. The opposing Keeper is back now. Nice acid bomb on the archers. And bringing in the Treants now. Those archers having to flee. More Treants coming in. Man, there's a few lag spikes in this fight today. Alchemist gets staffed out there. But it seems like Foggy's push is slowing down greatly here. And he's having to get out. Trent's still on the back lines, doing a little bit of damage, but look at all these low health archers still alive.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And Goldmine is up and running now, so Foggy quite far behind in that department. Oh, but he's coming on the offensive, and the Moonwells are dry. Trying to spread the Treants out so they don't all get targeted by the detonation from the Wisps. And these archers are going down fast. Alchemist briefly takes some focus fire, gets out of harm's way. Oh, but now he's entangled and he's going to go down. Seems to lag when the heroes die. They all come out. That's when it lags the most. And now, Invain's Keeper, no, chasing down, but Foggy's like, you're not going to get that Clarity for free run in front of me.
Your building is complete.
Just abandon the chase. Foggy finds another Wisp. Going for the Altar Resurrection there on the Alchemist. Foggy has 40 food to 37, so slightly ahead.
I stand ready.
700 gold or so out of that one. This one, 150. Creeping up the shop now, picking up Scroll of Healing. Foggy also looking to do some creeping here, bringing in the Treants to soak the damage. There's a Wisp, so knows the location of the enemy army, and looks like it's coming to attack.
Ready to brew.
I stand ready.
It's coming out of the altar now. Entangle on the archer, that's dead. Tries to deny, I'm not sure he got it. And is Foggy still only producing out of one AOW? Seems like it. Okay, now he's going for Hunter's Hall and Ancient of War at the expansion. We're sitting level 3 now, that's nice for Foggy. Level 4 on the Keeper too. Ooh, Lionhorn of Stormwind, and that gives 2 armor these days. Up from 1 earlier. That's one of the changes, 1.31. More
Our
armor.
warriors have engaged the
And that aura, that should be nice. What is Invain going to get here? Scourge Bone Chimes. Not that good. Looks like he is ticking up to
Our
tier 3
warriors
though.
have
Tree of
engaged
Ages
the
coming in. Hunter's Hall at the expansion as well. Oh, Foggy also ticking up.
Your
Invain once again slightly ahead though.
Your building is complete.
Scout Wisp spots Invain coming across the map. Meanwhile, Red Camp being done by Foggy. Solo creeping up the Keeper as well, trying to get him to 5. Claws plus 12. What is this? Must be Invain's. Foggy doing some scouting with the Trents. Looks like both of them going to go towards each other's base simultaneously. Foggy gets there first. I'll take down the shop. Trent's coming in on the Moonwells, and I don't actually might not even have a TP, right? No, he did buy one. To TP out earlier. It looks like Foggy's still going to be the one TPing back first. And at 0-0 on the upgrades. Trent's for Foggy in a really nice position, getting on top of those archers, but the heal scroll coming in clutch. Here come the Wisp for the detonate. Doesn't end up using them. At the end of that, Foggy at 42 food versus 48 for Invain. So Invain now has a larger army, more in the bank as well. Things are looking pretty sharp for him.
Our warriors
The
have
first
engaged
level
the enemy.
upgrades now. Foggy going for Ultra Vision. Already has the first attack upgrade. Must have popped during that fight. But Foggy gonna be able to get the Red Camp potentially.
Upgrade finished.
Going straight into upkeep. This is a risky one. Oh, he's gonna get creep jacked here. This could be nasty. Oh, Cloak of Flames. Foggy trying to get out of there with what remains of his army. Alchemist now could be in trouble. Trying to staff out. Ooh, he makes it out. That was a close call. Did have the potion of vulnerability, but didn't want to burn it there. And yeah, didn't get the rest of the golems, but did get the item. And that Cloak of Flames should be really nasty on the Alchemist. Just run into the back line of the archers and just burn them all up. They'll do a lot of damage. It's quite beefy as well, with the ring plus 3 and the lion horn providing him 5 bonus armor. That's a big deal. Priestess of the Moon picked up here. Looks like one coming in for Invain as well, but Foggy gets there first, also getting the Orb of Venom. And it looks like Invain perhaps doesn't want to fight until he has his bottom as well. Foggy looking to get aggressive.
Our sacred grove is being
On the
desecrated.
updates. Okay, he's going for the
Research
Wellspring.
finished.
I stand ready. I stand
Now,
ready.
Priestess of the Moon still back in base. Did he miss micro this? Forget to bring it along with his control group. Notices though. Oh, Foggy's starting the fight a little bit early, but finds the bottom out of position. Focusing it down quickly. Transfers over the invul pot, saves the day. Trent's in the back line, taking out a few archers. Here come the Wisps for the Dispel. Don't find any terribly good targets. Nice acid bomb on the archers. Just gonna try and deny the mana now with them. Trent's coming in now from the side. Alchemist has to pop the invul pot. Now the bottom going down for Foggy. That went down so quickly. These archers are just spitting out the DPS at an incredible rate. And Foggy seems like he's running out of steam here. His army starting to fall, getting badly outnumbered. He's Bringing in another wave of treants. Can that be the difference maker? Priestess of the Moon going down quickly for Invain, but he manages to stuff him out. Oh, nice activation. The anti-magic shell there. Foggy at 48 now. 63 for Invain, so just pulling ever so slightly ahead. 10 food advantage at the end of that fight.
I stand ready.
Good control from him as well, and nice awareness to bring the wisps along. Heal scrolls seem to be making a difference as well. Okay, next upgrade coming in on the attack damage. Generally they don't bother going for the armor. Oh! He's going for the final level of attack damage upgrade. These archers are going to be nasty. Okay, he's got the Owl Scout out. Coming over to the expansion. Going to look to take that down. 2 Moonwells here. Pretty well stocked as well from Foggy. Foggy has to react. Treants jumping on top of the buildings. Wisp out there doing some repairs. He brings them out for the dispel. Down all the treants go. Ancient War going to go down though. But in comes Foggy from the north. Look at all these wisps. Foggy trying to avoid losing all the mana of his heroes. Man, Invain doing a really good job with those wisps, causing all sorts of issues for Foggy. Oh, but in comes the scroll protection now, armor bonus. And Foggy turns the tide with that. Now Foggy at 50 food, Invain at 59. Basically level pegging at the end of that. Well, you know, compared to the last fight, Invain still having the 10 food advantage, but did have to TP out. I suppose Foggy did use quite a few consumables, however. Still plenty of gold in these 2 expansion mines. They are well stocked.
I stand ready.
Okay, Foggy picking up some more items from the store. Already got an Invain pot. We have over here. Invain heal scrolls well. Does it stick around for 2 heal scrolls? No. Foggy actually floating a lot of resources here. Did lose one of his Ancients of War, so quite slow building his army back up following that AOW loss. So maybe he's going to have to go all in on the consumables to try and make the difference. He's got 2 Invain pots now. Got a pretty sizable army of treants. Gonna get busy. There we go, treants leading the charge for both players. Just chipping away at those first. Chemical Rage Pop by the Alchemist. But Foggy still has a wall of treants. Do have a couple wisps here. Down go all the treants. Now Foggy backing out. Takes some damage. Popping a heal scroll already. Another acid bomb coming through. Turns quickly on the Alchemist. Pops the Invol to avoid getting killed. Foggy's Alchemist also getting low though. Popping off the heal spray. In comes another acid bomb. Foggy backpedaling, kiting, but all the while just losing archer after archer. Mana pop. Potion coming in. Oh, another acid bomb. Foggy just getting in there knowing he can activate the Invol. Priestess of the Moon goes down. But so is the Keeper. This is going to be the Alchemist perhaps. Oh no, the Tranquility saves him. Oh no. What can Foggy do? Heavily outnumbered here. Loses his Alchemist. Silver Moon next on deck. Oh man, complete collapse from Foggy. Loses all of his heroes.
I stand ready.
Goes into shadow melt.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, buys a reveal to try and chip away at these archers. Nicely done by Invain. Reveal wears off. Buys another one. Buyback from Foggy. And he's going for the keeper kill. Nice wisp blocking.
Our warriors
Oh
have
man.
engaged the enemy.
Will he be rewarded? I don't think so. He's going to make it to the shop. Buys the invis potion. Oh, heartbreaking for Foggy. Looked for the keeper kill, but didn't quite get it. That's two narrow escapes, you know, that alchemist getting away earlier. It's the tranquility, and now that keeper getting away. It's super low health. Really nice wisp blocking though from Invain. That was incredibly impressive. He's taking down the expansion Foggy, bringing in some treants, bringing in the alchemist as well. Still has an invul pot. Tranquility once again. Oh, but he gets entangled out of a keeper, goes down. Foggy takes him out. A couple more Foggy's archers going down low. Transmute. The disrespect. But now he's got a pretty nice hero army here. And Invain on the back foot without his keeper.
Our warriors have
Bringing the wisps along in full force though. It's another archer with the entangle. Foggy on the charge. Priestess of the Moon comes back. Alchemist just chasing them all the way to base here.
Our warriors have
Abandons the chase. Oh, finds the alchemist coming for the tavern res. And surrounds them. What an incredible surround for Foggy. Bringing along the wisp to break the surround. Kill the treants. He's making a dash for it, but he doesn't quite make it to the shop. No healing potion for you. Now the alchemist is down. Sending out the priestess of the moon, looking for the tavern buyback. Keeper is back. Stuffs him out. But this might be the end of the bottom now. Kind of forgotten about it. Just left it here out to die.
Our warriors have engaged.
Keeper's back though, but man, things starting to fall apart here for Invain. It was looking so strong for him. But a couple hero kills now, and now Foggy charging forwards. Still has a very small army though. 48 food, 37. So a large army size advantage for Invain still. Foggy bringing in the wisps this time though. Got a huge army of treants. Level 7, no, level 6. Going for the altar kill. Oh man. Meanwhile, Invain going back to the tavern. Is he going to buy back again? Cancels the hero in the altar. Down goes the altar. Yep, Alchemist is back. Pops the tranquility. Okay, so let's see if Invain can turn it up now. Foggy at 37 food to 48 for Invain. Man, these moon whales are going down really fast.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Invain, is he going to be... No, he's still got a bit of headroom there. Hasn't lost so many that he can no longer produce anymore. Trent's coming in for Foggy. Got quite a lot of wisps running around for both players. Here come the wisps. Trent's out there. Just Foggy backing out. Going for the tree and kills. Archers. Look at this. This is just... his army's like 4 times larger.
Our
Might not
warriors
matter.
have engaged the enemy.
Nice dispel on those treants. Kind of just like charging treants into each other. Tranquility popped here. Keeper taking some focus fire. Acid bomb onto the archers. Tranquility in the backlines from Foggy. Will his alchemist survive? He's getting focused down so hard. Down he goes. Priestess of the Moon up next, but now the alchemist is on deck. He's got an invul pot though. Foggy's keeper has to get out. Those treants have been just dishing it out to the archers. They are super low now. Foggy equaling the army count a little bit, but at the cost of losing his hero.
I stand ready.
Ready to brew.
Buyback from Foggy. Neither man. Oh, look. Food for Invain now the same as Foggy, basically. He's leveled the playing field. Invain going for a rebuild on the altar. 3-1 actually has gone for an armor upgrade on his archers. Foggy hasn't, but does have the devotion aura. Doesn't really need to. Trent's heading out to base. Do some scouting, maybe going to put some harass on those moonwells. Yeah, by the time they get over there, they still have about half their duration left. Any time to do some damage. Oh! Both players going for the shot. Good dispel there. Alchemist getting focused. And TP's out to save the Alchemist. A couple archers going down on both sides. We're using the clarity. I'll use the heal spray here. This is his Alchemist a little bit though. Still a little bit low, and it has been the target of much focus fire. He ended up selling the devotion aura, right? So no more armor for his archers. But he smells blood. Yeah, Alchemist just doing full heal on himself. Understandable. Are we bringing in the treants? Priestess of the Moon about half the way back.
I stand ready.
Our warriors have engaged.
Is there an
the enemy.
invis pot being used here? No? Going for the buyback, but once again Foggy guarding the tavern, trying to deny it. Pops chemical rage to speed to safety. What?
I stand ready.
Foggy going hunting, has the owl scouting out the location of the alchemist. He can't get away. Does have an anti-magic potion. Can break free of one entangle.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Foggy trying to go for this around. Here we go. Breaks free of the entangle with the anti-magic potion, but Foggy blocking. Alchemist makes it out.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, look at this. Oh, incredible stuff. Knowing the spawn location of the keeper. These 3 shadow-mounted archers surrounding it. And the keeper goes down.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Huge swing there from Foggy and incredible play. Crazy shadow mount action. That is so sneaky, man. Knows Invain was desperate for the buyback. Now he's going on the offensive. Bringing the archers along. Mention of war going down. So there's one more.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Foggy not letting off the gas pedal though, going into base. Focusing the Moonwell, trying to open up an avenue of attack. Invain cornered. Look at the acid bomb. Look how many targets that hit. It hit his whole army. Now going for the shop next, deny the hero's healing. Look how much focus fire they take from those archers. Tranquility popped by Foggy, keeping the pressure on here. And Invain throws in the towel.